Yesterday, I made a video going over my S&P 500 puts/hedge position against my main fund. And yesterday, right after I made that, the stock market ripped about 1.6%. And the sheer amount of negativity and people who were trying to clown in the comments was crazy. And I have to understand, it's not like comments upset me, and it's not like comments are going to affect my ability to make money. I don't make these videos for my health. I make these because I genuinely want to help the small amount of you who were in my position 8 years ago looking to actually learn this skill. And when I see those types of comments, first of all, I understand why people are acting that way, because I was like that back in the day. I reacted to every single thing that happened, whether it was good or bad in the stock market. I was emotionally invested to each and every single trade that I had, and the idea of losing money on any particular trade was something that I couldn't handle. But you need to realize that the reason that 90% of traders fail is because they do not have patience. And one day later, right, not even 24 hours later, the S&P 500 sold all the way off and now is back at $589. And so in this video, my goal is to once again talk about why I opened the hedge position, 2, to go over why I'm still opening and holding that hedge position, and 3, to talk about the phantom print, which is a bearish sign that came in today. And now I say all of this truly out of love and respect, because I understand what it's like to start trading and get your teeth kicked in. And I also understand what it's like to be doing this for 11 years and make more money than I ever thought was possible. But what changed my career entirely was learning that losing is okay, that being wrong is okay, and that more importantly, it's a part of a winning strategy. And so if you are somebody who is going to clown on somebody else's analysis and react emotionally, then it means when you take a position and when you put your money up, you are going to act emotionally and irrationally. And that is not what you want as a professional trader. And so I'm not making this video for myself. I already know that I'm fine for the rest of my life, but I'm making this for those of you who want to actually take your trading to the next level and learn how to do this professionally. Now, before we get into the analysis, if you want to get all of these indicators completely for free and learn my step-by-step system, as always, our 12-step masterclass series is down in the description. No credit cards, no fluff, no BS. It's all over there for free. Now, before we get into today's price action, just to recap for anybody who is new, the reason that I opened up this hedge, right, it is a put position, but the reason I did this is my main fund is predominantly long. I have basically 99% of my positions are long. The only short position that I have right now are these S&P 500 puts. The reason that I open these puts is because looking at the monthly chart, the BX trender, even though it's showing higher lows, which is this oscillator at the bottom of your screen, is red. And in yesterday's video, we marked off in blue all of the times that this indicator was red and how it was always not a good time to be chasing the upside. If we move into the daily chart, you will also see that our trading bot and strategy would have removed its long position back here on May 22nd because the BX trender flipped red. So that's another sign that buying pressure is weakening. On top of that, we have the volume profile indicator here on the right side of your screen, which shows not how many shares were traded within a day, like normal volume, but instead shows where those shares were traded at. And when we have a thick area of volume like this on the volume profile, it's normally going to act as a strong resistance and a strong support. Another piece of bearish evidence is if we take our Fibonacci retracement from this high of February 19th to this low of April 9th. And if we pull this all the way out to the right, you will see that the 0.786 and the 0.826, which is this level right here where these tight white lines are, this is called our smart money zone. We teach this in our trading system down in the description. In a bear market, which we have bearish structure right now, even though we had this massive rally, this is normally the highest that institutions will allow the stock to move up to. and therefore this is normally where a trap is going to be set. From that point, price will normally reject, fill the gaps to the downside, and continue to sell off. Something else to take into consideration is looking at this 1 hour chart, much like we did yesterday. We could draw that same Fibonacci from swing high to most recent swing low. You will see that the area we have rejected at multiple times prior is this smart money zone between $593 to $592. And even after the rally this morning, the sustained rally could not hold, and now we're right back under that zone. I also saw today a phantom print come through for $557, and this is not going to be a reason to enter or exit a position. Much like unusual options flow, this is just something else that we're going to add to our conviction and to our analysis. And now a phantom print basically is a blip order that comes through. Sometimes it's a glitch, but in most cases, it's seen as a big limit order coming through on a dark pool exchange. And in most cases, these levels will be magnet levels. And in most cases, price will come back into these levels and touch before bouncing. So down to this phantom print level that came through would be a 5.4% loss. This would fill the gap to the downside, and that would line up with our planned analysis. And now, does this mean that the stock has to drop and that the S&P 500 has to drop? Of course not. But since we've been playing the bottom around $480 to $500 over the past couple of months, I see no reason to not be putting some sort of hedge in the market or removing some sort of profits within my fund. Looking at the S&P 500, I will continue to keep my hedge in place until price breaks above $598 and the BX trender closes green. If that happens, I will happily take my loss, I will happily move on, and I will happily ride the rest of my long positions up into all-time highs. I hope this video helped. If you want to learn our strategy, the link is in the description. And if you want to trade with me each and every single day and get access to all of my trading bots and trading alerts, the link to our Discord community is down in the description.